Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Turbo.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice spin into some open field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 71 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
15, 15, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught at the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for KC. 72 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
15.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. What's that?
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Lions 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Lions take take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down.
Ric Flair. We go, get up. Louis. Like 20. DC. What's that?
A give, right side for Gibbs. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go. Like 20.
From the gun, here's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Goff picks up the first down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Hey, kill. We go tonight. 180. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
180. Tiger. 4 down.
Gone. That's complete to Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have regained the lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Goff looking to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
14, Chiefs 7.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. 43, 43. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Where's that?
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. 15. What's that?
Mahomes going to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Still going. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of 2.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Attack, attack!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I don't need to. I'm going!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hey, 57, yellow.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Yellow. I'm going! Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Intended for Rashee Rice. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow.
Pacheco will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The tight end in motion right. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Stop short of the goal.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play Overall, best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Play action. It's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Value three. Hey, shell. Hey, let's go. Brown.
Just beating the play clock is gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Five. Hey, lift.
Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On play action, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
15. Yellow. Easy, easy, easy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. 15, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Look that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Come back.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 or the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their 1st drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And the Lions 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Super one. Cut. Like 20.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory. 128 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
180. 14. Let's go. Let's go. Super. Hardball.
A shotgun snap for gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
We go. 76. 76. Turbo.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Come on. 11. We go. 76. 76. Louis.
To throw is gone. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. McGough and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
We're good.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chiefs 28, Lions 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating 2nd and long.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
go. 15, 15, 15.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Back to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Again, it's Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Attack!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
Complete to number 5, Marquise Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Fall down these two. Easy.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a 3rd down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, Still did it anyway.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. So these two teams matching each other score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 154 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
20.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now run by Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here's 1st down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Gibbs straight ahead.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Value three. Two up. Hey, kill.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
First and goal, Detroit.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's first and goal.
By 20.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you've got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, goal to go.
17. 180.
Now it's gone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent. field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ready, red, cycle. Here we go. 52 blasters. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
10 yards to go.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Ultra, go ultra. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
22
It's a
needle.
gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Yellow.
In motion, it's Golden.
38-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Red. Set. Set. Go.
Love to throw it on first down. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red. Ready, ready. Watch out now. 52 blue.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Ultra.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready.
On play action, Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now Love going to change things up.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Second down, Jacobs once more. They'll wind up getting 4 down to 36. Here is 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
3rd and 5.
Love looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow, go. Green Jack. Drill green.
Jacobs going to try the middle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 20, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
In motion, the tight end.
Set, cut.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3rd and 2.
22 needle.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Rail, yellow, ready.
Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Gordon from 17 yards out. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Chiefs 0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go now. 45. Drill. 52. Set.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Black Ultra. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Throwing. Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
The 19-yard line.
Yellow. Zoom. Set.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Attack, attack!
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. He's got it with the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there for KC. 62 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pacheco once again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
10 cycles.
Here's Love. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together. Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
It's
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Then into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it was how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Hey, red, yellow,
in motion right goes Reed.
Ready?
Following the interception, Love. That's caught. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now here's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that went off the mark, a little late with a throw.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Easy. Hey, rip it.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Here we go. Set. 10 black. Hut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
93, 52.
Second and 16 at the 50-yard line.
Flag blue.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. 50, green, set.
To throw now, here's Love. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
Set, hut.
They'll look to throw here. An ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Easy. Yellow. Yellow.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Now Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Here's Pacheco headed right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers' 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
He finds his receiver, Watson.
On the ball.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Now Love. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
38, set, hut. Ready?
Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
On the ball.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Clock, 10.
Well, Love wants to shift
Yellow,
things around.
43. Green Jack. Hut.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Set.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Blue striker. 52 blue. Set, cut.
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
On the set.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Cut, cut.
Final play of the half. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs as time expires in the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the 2nd half.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Six, trouble, cut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 56 yards.
10 at the 14-yard line.
560. Slide through. Set.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too big there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow, yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 49 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mahomes going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
At the 10-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Glove. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael Dana able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now third down and very long.
Ready?
Here's Love. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Ready.
They're going to try and throw. That's taken in by Golden. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. A give right. Now the ball comes loose. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. A handoff now for Pacheco. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Attack! Hey, Ripley!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Racing to the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Pacheco. Not going anywhere. He'll moves a couple back to the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return.
And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Butker on for the PAT. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 35, Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 46 yards. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Down, set.
On play action. Love to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Devontae Wyatt, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
From his end zone, Mahomes on third and long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, 43. 15, 15.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Set, hut, ready.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And down inside the 15 he goes. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going back to Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Ready?
Now Love. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Love, they go play action now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
50. Hey.
In motion goes the tight end.
Hut, hut.
On 4th down, Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Hurry.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead
grows by a couple more.
That makes the score. Packers 43.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. One. Attack. Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
18. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10. At the
And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Easy. Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Love. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready?
Love looking to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Love throwing for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Chiefs
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
A gain of 31 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
The 10-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, Blue Lady.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's now third and goal.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
The
City.
Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here.
Ready.
Glove. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Check Fury. Hey, go steal. Slide 2. Green Jack. 6. Mega. Set, go.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he lost the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.